A lot of people took L's on the Jordan 4 Lake shows yesterday, so the big question is, should you buy now or sell now if you hit? Hey man, say man, it's Ramon Too Real in the cut on the mic, and today when we talking about the Jordan 4 Lake shows that just dropped yesterday, and stock did not seem too high on them. On Sneakers app, apparently they pulled up to be like around 40K stock just on Sneakers app alone, not including retailers, and only like a small few retailers got them like in each state. I feel like let me know in the comments if any retailers got them near you, like near me, like the Shoe Palace that like usually gets releases, like for example at the mall near me, like they didn't even get these, so that was kind of surprising. And only like retailers that got them was 2 Hibbits near me, or this 1 Hibbit near me, which is like 40 minutes away. So there's literally just 1 Hibbit and then 1 Foot Locker that was like 40 minutes away from me, or like maybe 2 Foot Lockers, and there was like another Foot Locker. The other Foot Locker was like in Orlando, so that's like at the Florida mall, so they always get like big releases. I kind of talked about that in my last video. And like a lot of people took L's. Like someone hit me up today and said that he didn't hit, and like he actually like tried. For example, I didn't even really try, like on Sneakers app I didn't even enter up. I was gonna, but I'm just like, nah, I'm just gonna pass on these, even though I'd like to get them in for a review. And also I knew that they're gonna flip. I knew that like people are gonna want them, especially like in areas where no local stores got them. Like if you hit on Sneakers app or whatever, like you could easily flip them locally if you live in an area where there's like a good amount of sneakerheads that you could, like, you know what I'm saying, that you know, or whatever, or like Facebook Marketplace or whatever. But if you didn't hit, I wouldn't really trip, because this isn't like a super exclusive pair. Like, you know, they did drop All-Star Weekend first, which like before All-Star Weekend they were like a $700-600 sneaker. So it was pretty crazy, but then they dropped an All-Star Weekend that instantly tanked to like 300, and they're holding their value. Like right now they're hovering around 280, really in like all the sizes, like all the smaller sizes like 280, like 250, but then like the bigger size, like sizes that like I wear, like 12 and a half 280, size 12 280, 13 279, so 280. So they're not going for that much, y'all. Like retail was 220, so they're really not going for that much over retail. But I would definitely wait until pairs from Sneakers app land, because once pairs from Sneakers app land, a lot of the Mickey resellers, aka the people who just like get sneakers and they instantly have to sell them because like they're not trying to, like, they get worried, they panic, they ain't trying to like have $200 invested in the sneakers, so they're gonna like try to sell it quickly, which I understand. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone has the capital to just like hold on a sneaker until they find the right buyer, and it makes sense in this market. If you are a reseller, then like it's like not many shoes, like especially GRs like this, for example Wolf Grey 5s, I wouldn't recommend holding any sneakers right now, because a lot of sneakers end up tanking over time. But then some sneakers hold their value, like Black Metallic Reimagined 5s. That was kind of an outlier, but then again, you know what I'm saying, you just never know with the releases nowadays. Some shoes do that, they age like wine, and then other shoes like age like milk. So like for example the Flu Game 12s, I think that shoe's actually kind of going back up. Anyways, I get off topic a lot. Someone literally commented under my video saying I get off topic a lot. But yeah, definitely if you want these for the toe, I would definitely wait until pairs drop and get them from Sneakers. And then, but I know some people like are interested in like buy or set, like hold or sell. Honestly, like I already said, y'all, that should already answer your question. But I just think, yeah, holding sneakers is not the move, especially like a shoe like this. It's a little bit more like, it's not as clean as like a Black Metallic 5 Reimagined, and it's not an OG colorway. This is a brand new colorway. For example, I'm not trying to get off topic, but like just trying to give y'all little examples. Like Wolf Grey 5s that just dropped, I actually do think that's a shoe that's going to hold its value just because it hasn't came out in 15 years, but back on the Laker Force, I think this is a shoe that's a little bit more, you know, a lot of people like them. Like a lot of people do like them. I've gotten a lot of like comments under my posts, like on Facebook or whatever. People do like them, but they just are a little bit harder to wear. So I do think this is a shoe that will stay around the two, like if you in like a size 12, for example, just for example like size 9, let's say like size 9 is really low, like 247. So if honestly, not bad to buy if you're like a size 9. But if you're buying on apps though, you're gonna be in at like $300 after fees, like 290, 280. So I wouldn't recommend. I would definitely recommend trying to buy locally. But the only thing is, a lot of resellers are trying to make profit, so they like low-key try to sell for around what you're gonna buy on StockX, like after fees. But if you can get someone to sell to you for like green button right now, like 250, that's a fair deal. I feel like if you do want them. I think it's overall a pretty clean colorway. The purple suede around the whole shoe has like gray hints, and early pictures like the sole look icy. Let me know if you have a pair, if they're icy or if they're gray on the bottom. I think they're supposed to be gray on the bottom, but an early pair I looked at, like the mock-up was wrong. It was icy on the bottom. So yeah, pretty cool pair. I passed on them. I was gonna, you know, get them, but I was gonna go for them. I did go for them on like Hibbit app and like Champs and Foot Locker, but I didn't go for them on Sneakers app, which I feel like I would have hit if I went on Sneakers app, because there was a healthy amount of stock, like 40K pairs. It's not like this pair has like crazy demand, but there was a good amount of demand because there was lines I saw in some areas for them. And if you are a reseller, if you want to know where is best to sell your sneakers, me personally, I do local, you know what I'm saying? I like to do Facebook. I like to list on my Facebook. Also on my Instagram, it's good to build up an Instagram following if you are a reseller. But if you not, like, some resellers don't have Instagrams and like social medias. So now I'm gonna get into my resale talk, y'all, because I know some of y'all aren't resellers. So if you're not a reseller, you can stick around if you want, but if you are, here's like a quick little game. It's kind of common sense to me, but I feel like some people don't really take advantage of it. But I feel like a lot of resellers, like whenever I go to sneaker events, like not a lot, but you know, like a good like 10, 15, 20% of people like don't even have like Instagrams, or if they do, it's like not for their sneakers or whatever, for their business. I'd like, honestly, I think you're missing out on potential clients by not having that. I haven't had too many people, you know, I'm still building up my Instagram. Go follow my Instagram, link in the description. Always buying, selling, trading. Well, if it, like, you know what I'm saying, I mainly try to deal locally, but like I'm getting into like Instagram deals. So if you do have stuff to sell, or if you want to buy, mainly just trying to sell stuff on my Instagram. But like if you have good deals, you could tap in, but like hold the tax, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, though, but best places to sell for me are eBay. I've sold a lot on eBay the past 6 months. I think I've gotten like a lot. I've sold a lot on eBay like the past 6 months, low key. It just shows like whenever you water a plant, like I've been definitely selling a lot, putting a lot of time in eBay, like listing a lot of good pairs, like trying to, you know what I'm saying, get good reviews, trying to like do good business. And it's actually been paying off a little. It's actually been paying off on eBay, not a little bit, like it's been paying off. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that's a good place to do. I like eBay more than StockX and GOAT, because Alias is cool or whatever, like you can consign. I have done some Alias consigning at low key. Sometimes you can get like a fat check if you have like a cool pair and it's like the market's hot, for example. Anyways, also Grailed is pretty cool. I like Grailed in eBay because you actually can get feedback from the buyers, and I like that because you're actually building a name. Like compared to StockX and GOAT, you're just like a random seller, like your alias, like literally Alias is called that. Like you're just an alias seller, and like the only people getting credit is like the brand StockX or Alias. They're building their brand, you know what I'm saying, which is cool. And if you just want to like quick flip, some shoes are good to dump on those apps. Like if you have like a shoe that's kind of a hard sell, and like there's a lot of, you could reach a lot of people on StockX and GOAT, but you can too, like on eBay and Grailed too. So like low key, if you're a reseller, that's the move. But also it's good to sell to, like, sometimes if you have like a good sneaker store or whatever near you and they pay fair, like they pay out like whatever you get like on eBay or StockX, definitely, you know, hit those people up. I pay pretty good if you have you know what I'm saying, if you're trying to get fast like payout, I pay pretty well too. So a little shameless plug. But yeah, that's everything I talked about, y'all. Stay tuned for more fire videos. But yeah, overall, I think this is a quick flip for the resellers, and if you didn't hit, I wouldn't even trip, because I think this is a shoe that will probably be like a 260, like in like a size 12, like the ones that the size that are a little bit hot right now, like they're at like 280, 290. I think that they're gonna drop to like 260 whenever pairs from Sneakers app come in. But I could be wrong. They might hold price. They might go. I don't think they'll go up. I think they're gonna go down to like 260, like realistically, like those bigger sizes. But like the sizes that are already like 240 right now, I think that those will probably be like around 230 retail whenever pairs from Sneakers app lands. So stay tuned for more fire videos, y'all. I know it's everywhere in this video. I'm trying to get more to the point. And yeah, I try, but you know, sometimes, you know, my mind goes this place and I just want to talk about that. So I feel like that's, you know what I'm saying, part of a YouTube video. It's got to be a little bit spontaneous. Anyways, y'all, God bless. Peace.